Hello, everybody, and welcome to the stream. I'm Robin at Andrew Jack without a C, and we're playing, Everybody's Golf. Yeah, that's what we're doing. We're playing Everybody's Golf, featuring the well-known Everybody's Golf Hot Shots Golf character, Kiryu. Just having ourselves a great time. Like a tiger. Hi, Judge. Hi, Cat. How are y'all? Hopefully you're well. I myself am doing pretty good. Especially because I finished a draft of a comic that I've been working on for a while. Second draft. And I know, like, best part, second draft of what I know to be a 3-draft thing. So I'm exceptionally excited right now. I didn't know what the golf had a Yakuza crossover. I know we looked like we were doing terrible, but guess what? We're actually doing great. And what's more, see, I can't really predict the load times, but what's more, oh, some fancy driving there, buddy. Who are you? Name's Akagi. Sorry for hollering at you. Can't help myself when I see a fine swing like that. I was a pro back in the day, you see. Folks called me the Albatross Akagi, because it was impossible to bring me down. I'm not sure that's what that... Okay. Yeah. I've never heard of you. Not surprised. You don't look like you're from here, buddy. You do hit a mean drive, though. What's your name? I'm Kiryu. Well, Kiryu-han, about a little friendly competition. You might not know this, but I designed one of the courses here. The expert level closest to the pin challenge. Tough as frickin' nails, if I say so myself. I made the damn thing and I can't top 290. A swing like that, though, it might happen. What do you say, Kiryu-han? I'll give you something good if you beat my score. Challenge, huh? Oh, and I would have to charge you a fee. It's around 1,000 yen. This is a pro-level experience, after all. Okay, I'm ready. Let's see how you do, Kiryu-han. Remember, you gotta get 300 points or more. Looking forward to this. Oh, hi, B. Good to see ya. I want to reset my audio a little bit because I got a little crunch there for a second. But, hey, how you doing? Kat says, I'm tired, looking forward to vacation in a couple weeks, and also full of dandori. Yes. Oh, I know exactly the state of mind you currently reside in. They call me the Albatross because people hate it when I'm draped around their necks. Ah, dandori and ice cream. What a lovely combination. Okay, let's see if I can do this. Perfect. But not quite. That was way under. 8 meters. 8-meter winds. Really mess with you, don't they? Oh, 10 meter. Okay, let's see if we can aim it directly at this. We're going to hit about a little over 50 yards. This might... too much curve. Having a nice super rainy day, started and finished and guarded in 2 days. It's the main story mode. Great game, super fun, and a little... gay. I mean, those are all fantastic things. 37.6 yards. Let's go a little over to compensate for the wind. Way too over. We need 300 points. We have 0 in 3 attempts. Oh, God. I wonder, could I feasibly go wide? Let the wind carry me. No. The wind did not carry me. The wind failed me. Let's try it again. Man, I can't even get close. I might just be practicing for this instead of actually doing it. But, oof. Wait. Nope, didn't land. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to practice, but we got the sub-story started. The reason I'm doing this instead of Kabakura is that there's some story in Kabakura that I couldn't avoid. So, no grinding, unfortunately. But it's okay. The wind choked. Ooh. See, I kind of wish I could, like, modify my shot a little bit, but regrettably, we can't. So, this is pretty fast. So let's try this. Oh, couldn't curve it right. The timing is very difficult. We're just going to kind of burn through this, because we got Albatross. We got him ready to say hi. So, you know. It's 56. Let's go. Oof. I don't know if I've ever actually accomplished this one, so we might save this for way later. It cleared everything. Oh, but I still couldn't land. Oh well. We gave it a shot. We got the start of Albatross Akagi. We got 0 points, which is just fine. I guess it was a little too rough and tumble for you, huh? Sorry about that. You can keep trying so long as you got the cash. What do you say? Up for another?
Yeah.
No. Maybe later. I'm not feeling it right now. Oh, real shame to hear that, pal. I'll be around here, so just come back if you want to give it a go. Please? Literally just hanging around here. Trying to make a friend. Wait, wants to be my friend because of my weird pants. I'm just an enthusiast. So. Yeah, Engard came out this week along with Cosmic Wheel Sisterhood. Not too long ago, the Homestar Renegade, God. Dangerous, the Rumusode Triumvirate, which I'm really excited to play. And Bomber Cyberpunk is slowly coming. Like, I have a lot of games to be playing soon. And I'm sure there are others that I'm missing, because I picked up, like, Pseudo Regalia. Oh, you know what? Maybe it's finally time to introduce... Ah, Kiryu-san. Suinaga-san, shouldn't you be at Sunflower? I'm not the head mistress anymore, remember? Oh. Yeah, sorry, I didn't mean to rub salt in the wound. But what brings you all the way out here? I came to see you, Kiryu-san. Me? That's right. I wanted to thank you for all you did to help us over at Sunflower. And you came to Osaka just to say that? Yes, it wasn't easy tracking you down, I'll have you know. But I did quite a bit of asking around, and eventually I managed to track down where you worked. But, oh, that's very industrious of you, but this job is... it's hard to explain. All the same, I heard you're in need of able-bodied women. I'd be happy to help you out in that case, Kiryu-san. You do know this is a cabaret club, right? I don't know if this is really your thing. That's not true at all. I'm great at giving pep talks to the children. How different can stroking a man's ego be? Maybe you've got a point. Well, she did come all this way. It'd be rude to turn her down now. All right, welcome aboard. But you take it easy, okay? I will. Thank you, Kiryu-san. The head mistress has joined. So, she's no Obitarian, but I think it's a good backfill for now. We're finally down to our last league. From today on, we fight through the Millionaire League. I take it all our opponents have cash to burn. Pretty much. These clubs attract the rich and elite, and money flies around like the bubble never popped. Ooh, hi AJ, hi Malik. Older women and their terrifying sexuality, yep. Exactly. But the clientele makes the girls jump over the highest hurdles. If the team has any weak spots, they'll find them. I can see why they saved this league for last. The champ, Kineicho Platinum Goddess, has an ace in the hole, too. The national hostess herself, Yua-chan. The national hostess.
Hi.
Yes, she's practically more idol than hostess. People say she has this aura of mystery and charm about her. And that the only way to beat her is for your own club's ace girl to counter that aura with her own. So we need an ace, you say? Far shines ace. Oh, thank you for the redemption. And yes, Thursday night gilfs. You're on fire, Shoko. Watching you work is like poetry in motion. For sure. It's easy to see how you earned that perfect queen title. Hardly. Kana-chan, you're a natural, and I only wish I could be as hyper as you, Aika-chan. I'm jealous. It's an honor to be working among some of the finest in the industry. I'll have to work harder to even keep up. You're laying it on a little thick, girl. But still, when Shoko drops a compliment, I'll take it. Right? It's going to be a fierce battle for the top with you two around. And I won't be slacking off either. Koyuki-chan? You okay? It's nothing. Excuse me. Something's bothering her. You're right. But what? Yeah, there are a lot of good dresses on these girls in this game. But definitely some of the best in the series. It helps that I think this was the last time the Yakuza series would do a hostess club for a bit, if we don't count the Fists of the North Star game. Apparently it's coming back for Yakuza 8, but everyone's so amazing at this job. I got into this because I wanted to be what Yuki-san was, but nowhere near that level. Kana-chan, Aika-chan, Shoko-chan, they're so good at this. They're beautiful women on top of all that. They make so many stupid mistakes. I'm grumpy next to them, and the gap is only widening. I don't know if I'll ever be the ace Yuki-san was. Man. No. Am I hearing myself right now? I sound pathetic. Gotta keep my head held high and aim to get better. Huh? Wow. Yoda's giving off strong video game Watson energy. Kiryu-san, have you heard from Koyuki-chan?
Yeah.
No, not lately. She's not answering her phone, and we were going to make chirashi today, too. She's not the time to just not show up to work. Yeah, I think this is the first for her. I wonder what happened. Maybe something about work is what was bothering her before. I guess we'll just have to give her some space. Yeah. I hope she's okay. Same here. From here on out, you will have to battle without Koyuki. We did have a sub-story in the lineup, but she gone now. So we're just going to have to play really well. So I wanted to show that off instead of like trying to skip it and move on, because I mean, obviously. But we do have a new platinum, and we have an opportunity to use the headmistress. Maybe she won't get a hell of a lot of use. Like, no telling how things will shake out. Remember, these girls do not get experience if they don't get play. But we're getting to the point now where we have enough people on our staff that we don't have to have anything below silver. if we don't want to. We've got a lot of level 1s, which is a little worrisome. But it should be fine. And that's kind of what we're going to be doing today. And my phone is now reminding me I am up to 150 days on my Duolingo. Like, I've got a good streak going. Like, hell yeah. I've been able to actually stick to stuff like that, which, you know, I had tried messing with Duolingo like nearly 10 years ago. Maybe about 2014, 2015. Tried to learn French, of all things, because it was a language I tried to take courses on multiple times. And of all the available languages, that one was the most interesting to me. Because at the very least, I could read some bande dessinée. Read a lot of comics I'd been meaning to read with a language that's a little bit closer. Oh god. There's one symbol in there I don't quite remember. Omide tosu? Totsu. I don't know that second character. I know it, but my brain is not quite registering one of those. Well, nah. I usually say learn Spanish, even conservative politicians can learn it. Yeah, Spanish is on the docket. If I can get myself to the point where I can learn Japanese. Ome de to. Me. Okay, thank you. Ome de to. Excellent. Learning things. Spanish was a language I learned as a kid. And when I say learned, I mean I passed those classes in elementary and middle school, but also, thank you for the subscription. Heck yeah. I really appreciate it. Extend session? Declined. Okay, fine. Well, that might be for the best. Because I need to make sure. Yes, okay. So yeah, like, I'm getting better. And right now Duolingo is doing a thing where, like, I can read stuff in context pretty quickly. But Duolingo has the unfortunate problem of, like, I've seen these specific answers, so I'm just constantly looking at answer-shaped things. But I'm getting better at, like, reading sentences that, like, they've been prescribing me. Which is great, I love it. But it's also like, man, it's like the first time in my life where I'm getting to the point where it's like, oh, I think I can do this. You know what I mean? Can we? Yes! I've been using it to keep up with my French know-how, and verb conjugation just keeps tripping me up. Verb conjugation, I'm kind of glad I don't have to deal with it when it comes to Japanese. But, I can't believe it. I sure as shit am. It's great. Okay. Conjugation wasn't always my big problem. The problem was I didn't understand how to learn languages. Like, that's the thing that really got me about this go-around. So I just kept sticking with it, doing 15 minutes a day. And now I can, like... But my constant test is being able to read certain words during the credits of, like, any anime or tokusatsu show I happen to be watching at the time. Which works really well, actually. It's a really fun test. Especially when I get to katakana and I start figuring out, oh, that's what this word means. Oh, dang. I gained strength from my high school French teacher talking about how she was once in a really prestigious school in France and saw that someone had corrected the grammar of some bathroom graffiti and gained an attitude of, well, if this fancy French prep school has folks who struggle with French grammar, then I'm fine. Yeah. I mean, I always give myself a break because English is something that I have a lot of. I'm going to go ahead and toot my own horn. I have a lot of natural talent for. I'm able to utilize the English language pretty well, and anytime I struggle, it's usually because I'm really bad at clarifying my thoughts regardless of language. Like, I write well, I work well, it's all good. And there are a lot of people who, you know, don't. And many of those people that I know who say aren't that skilled at it are also way smarter than me. Like, I don't think I've ever met, like, an engineer or a doctor or anyone like that who is, like, really, really good at writing English. And that's not a knock at their intelligence at all. It took me a long time to realize that even something as your natural language is something that has its own distinct, unique competency. And sometimes you don't hit that. I'm getting that right now at my job, looking at programs, tickets, and notes. Yeah. And, like, there's no shame in that. Like, if people know what you're saying, you know the language. Even the ones who are bilingual and native speakers are just, oof. Yeah. And it can be a struggle to read or, you know, whatever. But again, it's fine. It's perfectly fine. There's just learning how to understand the way those competencies work really helps you chill out about learning a language. Everybody goes at their own pace. Everybody has different things they want to focus on. I want to be good at reading and writing it, which is going to take me a long time because Japanese has a lot of social and cultural context to the things you say. It's going to be like half a lifetime before I really feel like I'm going to be super competent. But the fact that I'm somewhere, the fact that I can, like, look at a sheet of Japanese and not be overwhelmed and not just see chicken scratch is great. Like, it makes me feel way more confident. And I'm already thinking about learning Spanish afterwards. Because I know too many people who speak Spanish. And I'm ready. I want to be there. Anyway, so we're playing Yakuza Kiwami 2. I just wanted to brag that I was really proud of my 150-day streak on Duolingo. It's not technically a real streak. I did freeze it a couple of times throughout. And by a couple, I mean like 5. There are a few times where I lapsed just past the rollover time. But for the most part, I'm happy. Also, something I haven't had time to do for a while, and that I finally gave myself time for today, is searching for other Twitch streamers. So I think I have a good list of people that I'm hopefully going to be able to send y'all to that you might really dig. Interject now has a hit list. You're damn right. Let's see. Let's give a gift. Guest mood has improved. Yeah, like, Twitch recommendations have actually been working really well for me. because it's mostly either like trans gamers, retro gamers, or trans retro gamers. And they're all delight and absolute goblins. So it's like, oh, yeah, this works. This is perfect. So it looks like love is the primary stat, which shouldn't be too bad. We have a lot of characters who have a lot of love, but we gotta grind them up. So we're gonna try one more run before moving on to conversation. Probably won't hit a championship today, which honestly, we've been doing really well with that, so I'm not gonna worry too much. Yeah, one streamer does a lot of Touhou games. He just started playing a brand new one that came out last week, and while I'm myself, I'm not like in on Touhou very much. I love a bullet hell. And these aren't just bullet hells, they are bullet nightmares. It's great. Yeah, it's still almost exclusively in Japanese. It's like Touhou 19 or something like that. And it's a really interesting versus bullet hell. If you've ever played something like Tetris Attack, Booyah Pop, or whatever, it's like that. Where, like, you have a bunch of moves that can send more stuff over to your opponent's screen. And vice versa. I do not want to indulge the oil baron. He gives us a ton of money and doesn't ask for anything else. I'll indulge him a teensy weensy bit. We can benefit monetarily. She found the translation of the creator's notes. He made the game and crammed it full of so much fun and messy stuff he could think of as a screw you to AI. Ooh. I do not want his petrodollars. Right, I said I would do one more. And then we're going to have what looks to be 2 discussions. See, Shoko doesn't have a lot of love, which I refuse to believe. But let's see if we can get some people who are really... I don't want to say stacked. That sounds maybe a little weird. Oh wait, I know who's got a lot of love. Oh no, Michio. Let's see. These two have pretty okay love stats. Love stats, baby love stats. Well, that's where it's at. All right, there we go. I think that might be a good list. We can see how well this team works. I'm not masochistic enough to try Touhou, but I respect it as pretty much the last survivor of bullet hell games. I mean, yeah, it's kind of where it's at. And Touhou doesn't just do that. They do a lot of other kinds of games because it's very much in that Vocaloid territory of you can make whatever you want with them. There are a couple of really interesting Symphony of the Night send-ups. They have some great animation, and I think the inventiveness of its community is like the core of what really makes that work. And plus, it's a great way to meet trans people. Played one of them Touhou fight games once. Had a good time with it. Yeah, there's some fighting games too. Shoot. Ooh, we managed to nail a request. So if we want to... Ooh, themed Toho X Ace Combat fan art too. Oh no. I'm scared. Ooh, Onomichio does not have a lot of health. We're going to have to make sure we are on her the instant she asks for help. Maybe hit fever time as quickly as we can. Because otherwise, that guy's mood is going to go right in the shit. Come on, ask me for help. Don't just hold it in. You don't have to carry this weight all on your own. Onomichio. You gotta, Onomichio. Ask me for help. Thank you. Guest class. Guess not gonna get you there. It's not, it's just not, okay? But... Ooh. 2 fulfilled requests. That's great. Okay. We're gonna swap in so Onomichio can rest. He ain't gonna like it, but he'll get over it. And if we can extend... Session extended, yes! And swap ashtray. Hi, lady. We're doing good. This is actually going just fine. Okay, she got a small break. She can probably make it to the end of that shift. Imagine chatting with an orange lady and then getting swapped with an orphanage headmistress and then having to tell the guys about that tomorrow. I gotta imagine that it's a great gimmick. You never know what you're gonna get, but you know what? You know what, dude? Bro? Dude, bro? Dude? Dude, bro? Service was top notch. 5 stars, bro. And she's called headmistress? Are you sure you were at a cabaret club? No, for real, dude. Because, like, literally a block away is, you know, the sex shop with the dominatrixes. Not that I've ever been there. I gotta imagine that this part of Sotenbori, everybody's just kind of like, you know what? Yeah, of course you saw something like that. I wasn't sure about the old lady, but then the ultra hunk they had as an owner popped a champagne bottle and we all lost our shit. It cures what ails ya. Okay. Like, I bet there are clubs where they have mascots that you're allowed to talk at. I hope so. I don't know how popular host clubs are for real. I know that they're popular. Like Maskabakura. Let's see. You know what? You're kind of happy with whoever you get, huh? Okay. Maskabakura. God. That is very good, though. So we actually managed to get to the required amount. Or at least very close to it. We needed 5.5 million. And we did it! There it is! I don't know how we did it, but we did it. Ah, screw it, let's pop this. There we go. Don't wanna. I don't wanna mash. Believe in the hearts of your hostesses. Eh, Come on. I just need to get it. There we go.
楽しいですね。
Danoshi desu. So good. So we got 6.2 mil because of that oil baron. He gave us 750,000 out of that. We were at 5.6, which puts us in first place. We didn't even need it. We were already at 5.6 and we only needed 5.5. So this team that I have right now is absolutely the team we need. So I'm going to go ahead and get these dialogues going. I want y'all to figure out if we're going to go for the championship. We'll have to do one quick rollover, one quick match just to kind of get things out of our system, and then we're rolling in with our A team. But it's up to y'all. We can also start that next time on Saturday. But for now, let's hang out with Kana. We'll talk with Kana. Sure, sounds good. Sure, let's go somewhere we can talk. Oh god. So, Judge posted the Ace Combat / Toho fan art. I'm just going to say right now, it's not an upskirt. I feel like it's worth mentioning this. It's not. But you're going to think it is for a second, but it's okay. Because there is a part of me that's like, you know what? I would probably play something like that. If we got like realistic lighting. We got that like really believable atmosphere. And it's just magical girls. There's something about that that really hits, right? I just wanted to share. Thank you, Judge. Whoa, this place is quite an atmosphere. It's probably not the best place for a big meal, but it'll work for a conversation, right? Yes. Thank you very much. Here we go!
桐生さん、早速相談してもいいですか？
ああ、もちろんだ。
That's not what
ど
I'm
うか
here
したの
for.
か？
実は前のお店の同僚が近くの店で働いてるみたいなんです。
前の店の？カナのことを嫌ってた連中の一人か？
はい。あの後、他のお店から声をかけられてこっちに来たみたいなんですけど、あまりうまくいってないみたいで、そこの店長さんにいつも脅されてるそうなんです。
おお、そうなのか。だが、もうカナとは関係ないんだろう？
そうなんですけど、気になっちゃって、見て見ぬふりをするのも嫌じゃないですか？何かしたいなとは思うんですけど、私どうすればいいと思います？
Yeah, I think this is probably the best answer. Just ask.
そいつに聞いてみるのが一番じゃねえのか？
え？
こうやって俺と話してても、そいつのことなんてわからねえんだ。勇気を出して直接話して、助けてほしいって言うんなら助けてやる。それが一番じゃねえか？
そうですね。私、勇気を出して話しかけてみます。まだ嫌われてるかもしれないけど、その時はその時でほっとけばいいんですもんね。
ああ、その通りだ。悩んでいるより行動する方がカナらしいぜ。
はい、桐生さんに相談してよかっ
Yay!
た。ありがとうございます。
しかし自分を嫌ってたやつのことを心配するなんて
Essence of
カナは
emotional
お人よし
closure.
だな。
そん
Kiwami.
なことありません。もう同じ過ちは繰り返したくないと思ったんです。
同じ過ち？
前のお店で私は最年少で、周りは全員先輩だったので遠慮しちゃって、ちゃんと向き合わなかったんです。
In
もっと
fairness,
こう
they
した
were
方が
kind
いい
of
とか、
treating me like crap.
もっとちゃんとやりましょうとか、思ってることはいっぱいあったけど、喧嘩したくないし、何も言わずに我慢してました。
そうなのか。
でもその積み重ねでお互いすれ違いになって、結果的に前のお店はまとまりませんでした。昔はそれはあの人たちのせいだと思ってた。でも今は自分の責任でもあったなって思うんです。ちゃんと勇気を出して向き合っていれば、前のお店でも今みたいに楽しくできたかもしれないって。
Kana, so for those of you who might not remember, Kana essentially was the workhorse of her club, and she was the number one girl. And a lot of other girls there resented her for it, but also rode on her coattails. They didn't have to do as much work because she did all of it. And she took on a ton of responsibility. She kind of isolated herself as she got better and better. And that gap kept growing. She's blaming herself. But the reality is, they also were not helping. So she says, like, I could have done more. I could have done this. I could have done that. I could have. And there are all these, like, should I have done, all these what ifs. And she's blaming herself because only after the fact does she think, oh, maybe if I did this, things wouldn't have turned out so bad. That doesn't work. And I wish I had an option and just be like, you know what, it's okay. Like, maybe there was, but these people weren't working with you to begin with. They made that decision. Like, you don't have to blame yourself for taking on more responsibility because others kept throwing it onto you. If they really wanted to work with you, they would have met you halfway, and they didn't. So
立派に成長したな、カナ。
少しは大人になれたのかな。でも成長できたとしたら桐生さんたちのおかげです。ゆきさんも小雪ちゃんも桐生さんも一人の人間として私を見て向き合ってくれた。だからこそ気づけたんです。時に喧嘩しても傷ついても向き合わないとダメなんだって。
that's fair.
そうだな。今のお前なら前の店でもうまくやれそうな気がするぜ。
ありがとうございます。あ、でもフォーシャインはやめませんからね。
ああ、やめさせないさ。
I think it's beautiful that so much of Yakuza is about making girls
今日
happy.
はカナの成長を感じる日だったぜ。
そうですか？自分ではよくわからないですけど。
Chiefly serious about regret and continuation after trauma.
このまま成長し続けて、将来的にカナはどんな感じになるんだろうな。
どうですかね。自分としては10年後ぐらいにはキャバ嬢以外の仕事についていそうな気がしてます。
ほう、なぜそう思うんだ？
私、背も小さいし、もっと綺麗な子はたくさんいますから、超一流にはなれないと思ってるんです。だからどこかで見切りをつけて、もっと自分に合う仕事を探すのもいいかなって。もちろん今は楽しいですし、キャバ嬢でいる以上は全力で頑張りますけどね。
カナが超一流になれないことはないと思うが、まあカナはまだ若いんだ。可能性はいくらでもあるさ。
じゃあ逆に桐生さんから見て私は10年後どうなってると思いますか？
I mean, A, hilarious and awful. B, hilarious. C,
俺はやっぱりキャバ嬢をやってると思うぜ。
hopefully alive.
超一流のキャバ嬢になれているんじゃないか？
Kiryu's
本当ですか？
luck with women
私な
not
ん
great
か
up to
で
this point.
なれますかね？
ああ、なれると思うぜ。誰よりも真面目に努力できるカナならな。カナは真面目に努力することが当たり前だと思っているが、それは誰にでもできることじゃない。セクシーさや可愛さなんかよりもすげえ才能だと俺は思うぜ。
桐生さ ありがとうございます。すごい胸に刺さりました。努力できるのも才能。そうですね。もっと自分に自信を持てそうな気がします。
それはよかった。お前は立派だ。胸張って頑
I
張
actually
れよ。
like the way they phrase that one.
はい。
Putting in effort is a talent.
はあ、桐生さんにいろいろ話してすごく気持ちがすっきりしました。
そうか、それはよかった。俺もカナと話せて楽しかったぜ。
はあ、いっぱい話してたらお腹が空いてきちゃった。結構長く話しましたね。
そうだな。
不思議だな。桐生さんと話してると時間が経つの忘れちゃう。この前恋愛は当分いいとか言っちゃったけど、桐生さんみたいな彼氏なら欲しいかな。
Yeah, Malik says, I'd say his luck with men is worse, but he at least has 3 surviving brothers and a love interest at this point. The counterpoint, I think, that works well for this is that most of the women he's lost were not Yakuza people. And most of the men he's lost were Yakuza people. And also there's kind of a percentage thing. Most of the women he's known, even though it's a much smaller number, that ratio is still not great. And that's more just because the franchise itself, they have some writing tendencies.
俺も気持ちは同じだぜ。
え、それってどういう？
俺も時々思うんだ。俺みたいな彼氏なら欲しいかもってな。
そっちかい。もうどんだけナルシストなんですか、桐生さんは。
He's very good at
冗談
teasing.
だ。カナは本気で受け取ってくれるから冗談の言いがいがあるな。
本当に勘弁してくださいよ。せっかく勇気出したのに。
すまんすまん。
しょうがないな。やっぱり桐生さんと話してると面白い。
That was the last conversation with Kana, so we'll be able to do a sub story with her pretty soon. So that's cool. Thanks for hearing me out today. I'm glad you're feeling better. Glad I could talk to you about it, Kiryu-san. I mean it. Thank you. I'll keep working my hardest, so don't take your eyes off me, okay? Of course. And, oh, so close to max. I think for Platinum Hostesses, 40 is the highest. Anyway, I got time. Yo, Kiryu-san. You free for a few? Something wrong? No, you sourpuss. Just want to go get some drinks. I think I can spare some time for a few drinks. Time well spent then. Let's roll. This is the conversation where I'm going to have to explain some things. I'm going to turn the tables on you, Kiryu-san. I'll be asking the questions today. What do you mean? I mean, it's time to unwrap the mystery that is Kiryu-san. I've got some stuff I'm dying to know. Go easy on me, okay? And let's get some drinks going first. For sure.
ねえねえ、桐生さんってユキさんのこと好きなの？
え？何を言ってるんだ。そんなわけないだろ
へえ、そうなんだ。仲いいからもしかしてって思ってさ。でもよかった。なら私にもワンチャンあるってことだよね。
ワンチャン？
She loves calling her own
それはどういう？
shots.
私、桐生さんのこと好きだからさ。狙ってんだよね。
俺に惚れるとやけどするぜ。
I'm a loner
ノ
icon.
リノリじゃん、桐生さん。マジで惚れそ
なんだよ、冗談だったのか。
好きだし狙ってるのはマジだけどね。ただ真剣交際とかになるともうちょい先かな。まあその気になったら告白かなんかするからそこんとこよろしく。
楽しみにしていよう。
でもさ、正直今すぐに恋人が欲しいってわけでもないんだよね。
そうなのか。
うん、私こう見えて不器用だから恋愛も仕事も両立させるのってマジ無理だと思う。今は仕事の方が楽しいし大事だと思ってるから、恋愛はしばらくお預けでもいいんじゃねって思う。
Let's see.
愛花の好きなようにするのが一番さ。どちらを選んでも俺は応援するぜ。
桐生さんサンキュー。やっぱ大人の男だね桐生さんは。そんな風に言われたら恋愛と仕事余計に迷っちゃうじゃん。
それはすまないな。逆に苦手なタイプとかはあるのか。
We respect our
苦
hostess's
手なタイプ
autonomy.
自分の価値観を押し付けてくる人は嫌かな。
どういうことだ。
例えば女なんだから控えめでいろとか女なら家事しろとか、
Well, you're in the wrong franchise.
そういうこと言ってくるような人とは恋愛どころか友達にもなれないよね。
愛花は愛花だからな。女だからどうとか型にはめるのは良くないな。
うん、
Do as I say,
そうだよ
not
ね。
as I do.
控えめな男がいても控えめじゃない女がいてもよくない？自分の理想にはめ込む人じゃなくてそのままの私を受け入れてくれる人がいいな。
大丈夫だ。そういう人間はこの世界にもたくさんいるさ。
そうだね。桐生さんもその一人っしょ？
ああ、そうなりたいと思ってるぜ。
よかった。ねえ桐生さん、ギャルって好き？
Gyaru time.
いきなり何を言い出すんだ。
いやー、私っていわゆる黒ギャルじゃん。好きな人と嫌いな人でかなり分かれんだよね。桐生さんはどっちなのかなーって思ってさ。
そうだな。
So, do people know about gyaru and, more importantly for this conversation, kuro gyaru?
俺は黒ギャル大好きだぜ。
マジで？お世辞でも超嬉しいんだけど。
お世辞じゃないさ。まあたとえ黒くなかったとしても愛花は魅力的だと思うぜ。
桐生さんパーフェクトアンサーじゃん。さすがキャバクラの店長やるだけあるね。
俺は本心を言ったまでさ。
Yeah. Gyaru is a subculture of fashion that, like, it's very flashy, it's very fashionable, it's very eclectic. And a lot of the subcultures, it's not too far removed from, say, and I mean this with all love in my heart, not too far removed from bimbos. And that's because they tend to be more outspoken, they tend to be very, like, let's see, outgoing and extroverted. Often featuring, like, bleached hair. It's technically a punk subculture because it's a counterculture. Exactly. It's loud. It is very much a culture which takes up space, which is cool. It's kind of what Japan needs very often. And kuro gyaru, which kind of directly translate into black gal, does not actually mean black. It's actually a number reference. Kyuroku, I think. And I can't remember what it's a direct reference to, but I point that out because there is actually a B gyaru, which is black gyaru, which is a whole other thing. Kuro gyaru is more about like bleach blonde hair, tan skin, and like following a lot of the like it's kind of a more extreme version of the standard gyaru subculture. And Aika is like a really good example of this with sort of less extravagant fashion, although her outfit kind of fits in that ballpark. And B gyaru is one of those things that even a lot of people who study gyaru culture will say, yeah, it's got some things about it. But so do a small number of subcultures within gyaru culture. Having said all that, there's the quick primer. There's like over a dozen different kinds of gyaru, a whole bunch of different classifications, including male gyaru, which you've probably seen. They're not all that different from the hosts we see throughout the game, which is kind of neat. Man, I've got a good buzz going. Really? I couldn't even tell. No? I'm halfway to wasted. But it was awesome talking to you today, Kiryu-san. Let's do this again. Yeah, I had fun too. See you at work. Not drunk, I hope. Of course not. See ya. Bohemians are collectively a strange kind of people. Okay, so we've unlocked her third conversation, and we've got Shoko. Ah, Kiryu-san. You've been working hard, haven't you? Never feels like it's as hard as you guys. In that case, would you be interested in going out to eat with me? Yeah, I'm hungry too. Let's go. Great. I did a little studying of gyaru before I started last time, because I didn't know when that conversation would happen. Daruma, huh? What an excellent choice, Kiryu-san. I've been wanting to try this place. Oh, perfect then. You should definitely try the kushikatsu. I love skewers. Looking forward to it. Here we go, here we go, here we
こ
go.
っちの生活はどうだ？順調にいってるか？
ええ。でも実は最近いろいろ考えてしまうせいか、なかなか夜寝つけないんですよね。
なんだ、もしかしてホームシックか？
どうなんでしょう。ただ引っ越しをしてきたばかりで、物も少ない部屋にいると少し不安になるんです。
Oh, I know that feel.
まあ前のお店にいた頃は毎日が忙しくて心細いと思う暇がなかっただけかもしれませんけど。
I also know that feel.
まあ、住む場所も働く店も変わったんだ。不安になるのも無理はないさ。
はい。桐生さんはどうです？ホームシックになったりしますか？
I'm an orphan, so no.
俺はあまり土地や環境にこだわりはねえな。どこにいるかというよりも何をするべきなのかが大事だと思っている。そして今はやるべきことが蒼天堀にある。ただそれだけだ。だから特に不安は感じてねえよ。
なるほど。桐生さんは置かれた環境ではなくて使命の方に重きを置いていらっしゃるんですね。
It's an envious
ま
feeling,
あ
I
そう
think.
いうことだ。そこまで難しく考えちゃいねえが。
私はフォーシャインのキャストとして蒼天堀で精一杯頑張るのが使命。なんだかそう考えてきたら不安よりも頑張ろうって気持ちが強くなってきました。
そうか。いい働きを期待してるぜ、翔子。
了解です。
もう引っ越しは全部終わったのか？
ええ、ちょうど終わったばかりです。荷物が少なかったので割とすぐでしたね。 必要なものがあってもこっちで買えばいいかなって思っていたので。
なるほどな。
そうだ、何か買っておいたらいいものとかってありますかね？
A large obsidian cube.
自転車だ。この辺りは
You never
東京と違って平坦な道が多いから乗りやすいと聞くぜ。安売りしている店も多いからカゴ付きだともっといいかもしれないな。
なるほど、それは確かにいいですね。明日自転車屋さんに行ってみようかな。
Damn, okay.
ああ、それに万が一変なやつに絡まれたとしても
Gamers don't get out enough to know what a bohemian
返
actually
り討
is.
ちにできるしな。
私はおとなしくペダルを漕いで逃げようかな。
翔子は休みの日とか何をしているんだ？
東京にいた頃はよく散歩をしてましたね。
So honestly,
特に目的を決めずに街を歩いて
I
目に留まった美
think they
術
still
館や個展に
technically
ふらっ
fit
と
if we go
立ち寄ったりしてます。
with a more literal
Oh.
definition.
なかなか洒落た過ごし方じゃねえか。
ただこの辺はそういう場所が少なくて、
Especially capital G
代わり
gamers.
に本屋に立ち寄ることが多いですね。
本屋、読書が趣味なのか。
そうですね、読むのも書くのも好きなんです。
なるほどな。翔子が好きそうな本といえば
And now we get into
案外漫画とか好きなんじゃねえか？違ったか？
いいえ、
manga wa yomimasu ka?
桐生さん、よくわかりましたね。
まあな、少し意外な感じではあるが、美術館や古典と言っていたから絵が好きなのかと思ったんだ。
おお、鋭いですね。私が漫画好きなことを当てたのは桐生さんが初めてです。家にも結構たくさん漫画があったんですよ。でも引っ越す時に全部実家に送っちゃいました。そしたら床が抜けるって母に怒られまして、
Ma'am, I know the
随
feeling.
分たくさん持っていたんだな。
ふらふらと本屋さんに入るたびに何か買ってましたからね。
Just one?
だから今は家に漫画がなくてちょっとつまらないんです。また買い直そうかな。桐生さんはどんな漫画がお好きですか？
I like sexy manga.
そうだな。強いて言うならギャグ漫画が好きだ。細かいことは考えずに読めるのがいいな。
わかりますわかります。忙し
What do
い
you
時
read?
ほど
Azumanga
癒されるんですよね。私もギャグ漫画好きなんですよ。頭を空にして心の底から笑えるから大好きです。
Called it.
なんだか今日は俺の知らない証拠をどんどん発掘している気がするぜ。
そうですか？
もしかして漫画を描いたりもしているのか？
実はそうなんです。まあ下手の横好きレベルなんですけどね。よくわかりましたね。
漫画が好きだということが表情から伝わってきたからもしやと思ったんだ。パーフェクトクイーンだった頃の仮面みたいな笑顔の何倍も今の証拠はいい顔してるぜ。
Yeah.
桐生さん、
Aika is still up there for me, but Shoko gets me.
ずっとそういう表情でいてほしい。ギャグ漫画を見てる時のような笑顔でな。
はい、ありがとうございます。私頑張りますね。
It's like Shoko is the hostess I relate to. Well, I'm certainly fooled. I feel like I got to know you a lot better today, Shoko. Thanks for coming out with me, Kiryu-san. It was very fun. if I said anything weird today, it was the alcohol talking, okay? Forget I said it. I'll consider it. I hope we can do this again, Kitty-san. And we've unlocked her second conversation. She's got that I'm sorry for talking to you for 2 hours about Calvin and Hobbes energy. Oh boy. Okay. So I know I said, and we still have the option. I know I said we would see if we can get the championship done for the Millionaire League. Is anyone still up for that? Because otherwise, I can shift over to story and after a chunk of story, do some sub-story cleanup. It would be so much money to talk to someone about Calvin and Hobbes for 2 hours, so. I mean, yeah. I think hostess clubs would be a lot more appealing if it was like niche interest. That's one vote. I'll go ahead and set up the shift. And we can decide how we're feeling as we go. That's 2 votes. Let's say one more and we'll call it a definite. Actually, we might be seeing some of these numbers. I think we can do better. Let's see. Nope, we cannot. We cannot do better. Oop. Robin, do what you want to do. I'm voting present. I mean, here's the problem. I will always do Kabakura. Given the chance, I will just sit here and play Kabakura all night. I've just been trying to find like a good structure for this. And, you know, I have a pretty decent record of sticking with Kabakura. Keeping things moving. So I think Marnie is screaming because she's behind a gate that she can jump over, but she doesn't want to jump over it. Oh! Apparently this girl is so talented that even though she's not requested, she's just tops. Unfortunately, our high-speed transit system girl isn't available tonight, but we can arrange a session with our retro arcade game trivia hostess if that is satisfactory. Yeah, all the roommates are out of the house, so Marnie only has me to pay attention to her. And that means the dogs are also roaming, which means we close the gate so he doesn't get into the cat food. And Marnie can jump the gate in one direction. It's how she gets in exclusively. So when she finds herself on the other side and can't get out, Lark and I have both just been like, you can do this. What is wrong? Why can you not do this? And it's the only place in the house where she gets like that. And we can't figure out exactly what it is. We have an assumption that there's just some clutter in front of the gate that she is refusing to run the risk of. And she might also just be making use of the fact that we pay more attention to her if she's in trouble and needs help. Our cats are unfortunately very smart in this specific conniving way. Real bastards, you know? Okay, so he did want Aika, but Aika is not available. You know what? This is an easy fix. Okay, they would both hate that, so we're gonna... Ooh. We got a good cluster. And let's see what this does. Yes! Okay. This is going to be a good run. I don't know if it's going to be 5.5 million, but considering this is our B team,
女の子をしっかり支えてく
we're
れてい
doing
ます
pretty good. I think we're good for the championship match then.
お会計ですね。
And we're doing this without having bought any partners.
いらっしゃいませ。
最後まで油断はできないぞ
Actually, maybe that will be a good thing to do. Unless I've already done it. I can't remember. I need to check my menu
お会計です。
before we...
ご
Oh, hell yes.
ありがとうございます。
Before we move on to the next, because if we want to get a little bit more of an advantage, we can run around town, get some partnerships. This part of the game is dandori. God, I still haven't stopped thinking about Pikmin 4 after beating it. It's just so good.
お会計ですね。 お会計ですね。
There we go. Only 30 seconds left, and we're actually pretty close. It's pretty good. Like, we don't need to get 5.5. There is absolutely nothing we need
放射員売り上げが
from getting the B team up to 5.5 million. But the fact that we can speaks well of our chances with our A team. Love it so much. I'm luxuriating in it. Yeah. It has the density of Pikmin 2, but it's just a lot more well balanced, a lot more like tightly refined. Even the Olimar missions are just like really fun, even as they take away mechanics. It's just a good game. I will never not praise that experience. And I know it's good because they threw Pikmin 2 stuff at me that I hated, and they made me go like, you know what?
いかにも
I like this. This is good.
ご来店
Great job.
行くぜ。パーティーはこれからだ。
100% of the first two maps before moving on to the third today. Hell yeah. I very much am in the ballpark of like 100%ing a map as best you can before moving on. Yep, we actually beat our other record. We are good. I just remembered, don't know if you saw this, but a fella did a Twin Peaks PS1 adventure game homage thing with tank controls and stuff. Might be worth taking a look for the channel. Ooh, yeah. I still need to do like an alternate show. Wait, hold on. I still need to do an alternate show that's just focusing on indie games and smaller stuff. Okay, we have... Okay, this is actually pretty easy to get. So what I'm doing right now is I'm going up to the north side of Sotenbori, and I'm partnering up with a bunch of businesses so that we get some extra fans. And that'll make our next championship match a little bit easier. It's not necessary, especially since we're already hitting well above the record. So there are 10 businesses to go after. Pikmin 2 is the only one I haven't played. Maybe I'll snag the pack after I visit 3 after. Yeah, like, I have made my opinion known on Pikmin 2 a little bit too often. But, having said all that, Pikmin 2 is great, especially for its time. And I think after playing Pikmin 4, you are more likely to get a really nice experience out of it. Hi, Mom. Good to see you. Another possible spoiler character I've just grown to appreciate more and more as I rotate them in my brain. Ooh, yeah. Wow, this is just one guy. I don't know what he thought he was going to get away with. Okay, so we're looking for these little champagne glass marks. Sorry, Kaoru, I'm just going to run into you a whole heck of a lot. We're going to rush down. Let's see. Sunrise? Gotta get that pachinko pala business. Oh. Oh. There. You never have to apologize. I'm just glad you came. I've already lost count of how much we've done so far, but we're looking for 10. Come on, come on. What am I doing? I just got a song in my heart. Let's see. Any more? I did see a locker key or something. Let's get that. Rude! Jurassic Pocket. Honestly, I love all the Pikmin characters. And Pikmin 4 is so filled with characters. It actually kind of does the thing I've been wanting for Star Fox, which makes me even more hyped for the possibility of a new Star Fox, because now I know that they can give me a character creator and a hub area in a game that isn't normally known for it, and let me just kind of hang out with some little funny guys. Some funny little guys. Up to and including the guy who saw reports on large and dangerous wildlife and responded with, "I want to pet all of them." Yeah, that's definitely one of my favorite guys. Like, there are just so many good guys. And like, who doesn't love just a game filled with guys? Oh, hey, bud. Remember me? Kitagawa, you know, from Mars Fighters. Flat broke, man. I almost scraped together a few yen fast. Minamizawa's going to shave my head clean bald. I know you can't tell, but I got a damn good bod, too. All the ladies at the sex shops tell me so, at least. Anyway, you got a job for me? Sausage? Oh, it wasn't a coin at all. Bastard. But, did I see that correctly? Nope, I did not see that correctly. I don't think there's anything over here. How many more we got? Can't have that many more. But once we get it, should be good to go. Yes. Almost done. I'm sure, like, the last one is probably along this wall somewhere. And sometimes they're kind of tucked away. Ah, invisible wall! Not a place we can go. Run a little further. Ooh. We're almost there. Almost. Surely just... Ooh. Lock it. Yeah, they made everything a lot more readable here. It's a lot harder in Yakuza 0 because... Okay, Nami Dazaka Bar. Nami Dazaka... Let's see. I think I know where it is. Looking for a ramen shop. Yeah. Nami Dazaka. I don't think that's it. see. It's got to be somewhere around here. Oh, it was hidden. Hidden business. And I believe that is every single business we can line up with. So we just completed that. Let's go back and win us a championship. Getting sniffed by the ladies and they recoil from me like cats when they don't like something because I have a sausage-like aroma. I mean, listen, maybe. Maybe you want a girl who likes the smell of sausage on you. Don't ask me why I'm doing this. All of a sudden, I just saw it and realized, oh, I could do this right now. Oh, that's a really good weapon, actually. Much better than the other oak wood katana we have. Let's go fulfill the dreams of a bunch of hostesses and a lot of dudes. Military-grade bulletproof vest. Blood-caked chainmail. Oh, God. Most violent advent calendar. Right. I love these presents. What industrial techno beat you got going on with these lockers. Plop this in. Agility tome. Okay. I think that is a tome that gives us a whole bunch of experience within a specific category. Blackjack amulet, yes! I want all of the gambling cheat items. It's so good. Oh. Here's a kind of bizarre question. For those of you who are maybe some Souls-like fans, any of you looking forward to Lies of P? Because that one's coming out in September, I believe. And I'm genuinely very excited for it. Like, cautiously, but very. And I was wondering if there was anybody else out there who was like, you know what, I think I need this. Ooh, a fluted pole. What would be good to replace it with? I'm deeply interested in hearing other people talk about Lies of P. You know what? That's fair, because it really is, like, genuinely Pinocchio, if it were a Dark Souls-like. And since my mom is here, Souls-like is like Bloodborne in terms of gameplay. It's stuff that has, like, a very specific progress system or progression system wherein you, like, you gain currency that you spend on stats and gear, but you can lose them if you die. Oh yeah, they're doing a crossover with Wolong, which is really weird. I don't know how that will work, but what if it's good? I need to get back to Wolong. Wolong's a lot of fun. A lot of people don't like it, and I don't care what they have to say. Wolong is a lot of fun. It's just not those other games. It's a much more arcadey Souls-like, where you can kind of jump in and have fun a little bit faster. You know what? She, the headmistress, is helping out a whole heck of a lot. So we're going to have her in. We're going to tag her in. The grandmas are here. And they're ready to slay. Right. The girl we need is Onomichio. Probably just be clothes and a weapon. Yeah. What if it's more? What if it's more? Okay. Kenicho Platinum Goddess. Let's frickin' go. It's the Millionaire League Championship. Oh, we finally made it. Yeah. Doesn't feel right being here without Karuki.
Hi.
Right. You know, there was this one time I got kidnapped by a rival club. You don't think Koyuki-chan kidnapped over a cabaret club battle? What is that terrible smell, Forshine? That's right. It's poverty. Your club always reeks of it. I'd like you to meet the young lady who's going to kick you around today. This is our club ace, Yua. What a pleasure to meet you. So you're Yua, the national hostess. And that's me. Wow. Snap out of it, Kiryu-san. Yeah, my bad. Where is that uppity little girl of yours? Koyuki-chan, was it? Don't tell me she called in sick. How unfortunate, considering how the odds are already stacked against you. Can you even go on without her? At this rate, why waste everyone's time with a battle? If you forfeit now, you might save face. Yeah, right. Who would do that? We'll fight. It'll hurt without Koyuki-chan, but with or without her, we're going to beat you. Oh, please. This time your fate is sealed, no matter how much you struggle. What's that supposed to mean? Don't mind me. You'll see soon enough. Shall we settle this? Yua, show them your fool straight. Okay. Was that my cue? Ladies and gentlemen, the Cabaret Club Grand Prix Millionaire League Championship. Today, our champion, Kineicho Platinum Goddess, faces a new challenger, Soten Boy Forshine. Can they hope to compete against the national hostess without their darling Koyuki? Let's get the Cabaret Club battle started.
さあついにやってまいりました、
Yeah.
リーグチャンピオンシップ。果たして勝利の女神はどちらに微笑むのか。
負けるつもりはないからね。
負けらんねえな。
Well, one of us is gonna have to lose. Buono! Okay, so as usual, they start off strong. If your lies appear, well then you're down with me.
はじめまして、消防社員へようこそ。
Rip him apart, Forshine! Rip his hair! So we got to start off with a request, which is great! It looks like somebody else is also requesting her, but they don't seem to mind Maeda taking her place. I wonder if Buono is a reference to half of a comedy duo. I mean, Buono shows up in a couple of places throughout the series, and they're not above oblique references to real-world comedians. In the least. So honestly, he might be, if not directly based on a real guy, though I kind of doubt that one. The rentals reference the Souls-like community has been waiting for. Oh, did I miss a chance to help? Okay. Well, it only took a couple of our customers, so that's not too bad. Let's get a menu. We're slowly catching up, but we're also getting a lot more fever meter. I have a feeling we're going to be relying on fever for this. And there is our inn. And we've gotten up to... Oh, yes, and we've got Lady. Making the tycoon super happy. Love it. Extend session? Decline. Okay, that's fair. Can't do anything with that. So we need to be mindful if... Actually, you know what? Fever. Damn it. I did it too early. That was a wasted move. I have to remember, they need to sit down.
当社員店長さりげなくフォローします
You can pop it a little too early and just completely whiff it. Thankfully, we can build up fever pretty quickly, so we should be okay. See if I can do with this. Declined extension. Okay. Gracious send off. Okay, and we're going to give this customer a brief awful hostess. So that we can do that. And we are catching up. We're about to hit. We're about to match. Refill ice. And we still got a minute left. Let's see. You know what? Let's. You have better chances. Refill ice. That's great. If I could just get a little bit more fever. That works as well. These games get into Michio's deal, right? Did I miss that stream? You did not miss that stream. Ono Michio is actually a reference to Yakuza 6. Because this game was made, this remake was made after, like, Yakuza 6 was released, it includes a number of elements that are exclusive to 6, or were exclusive to 6 up until that point. They continue to use that for Yakuza 7, Yakuza Like a Dragon. Ooh, full fever? Full fever? Full fever? The basic deal is that hat is a mascot for a town. And the less I explain, the funnier it will be when we actually get there somewhere far down the line. Okay, come on. You know what? Let's go ahead and pop it. Okay, everybody's good. And we are sailing. But also, Ono Michio is filled with love, so what more do you need to know? Me and I were like, don't worry about it. It's fine. Don't even worry about it. Let's go ahead and pop that. And I want to see if I can finish off these. I don't think there's any huge benefit other than, you know, getting a few more fans. You will learn to love Ono Michio. Whether you want to or not, Ono Michio will find his way into your heart. Robin, your particular brand of don't worry about it has extremely blended my vocabulary, by the way. Good! If you want to cheer me up, just tell me you started repeating a phrase that I use a little too commonly. I love creating that virality. We almost had half the amount of guests, and we made it to 8.2 million. 7.9 million is the final number after staff salaries. But, holy cow. That was a blowout. Like, we had nothing to worry about. We destroyed that. We killed it. We could have doubled everyone's pay and still won. Video game. We did it, Kiryu-san. We won. Yeah. I'm sure it was tough without Koyuki, but you guys did great. fucking beat. That was too close for comfort. Where? Where was it too close for comfort? Seriously. It's rough without Koyuki-chan. It was melting out there. Impossible. We were guaranteed to win. Why? How did the plan fail? What plan? Too bad, so sad, Kanzaki-san. Everyone say thank you, ladies' eyebrows. Listen, ladies' eyebrows win the day every day. I'm gonna bleed you dry, rich boy. Koyuki-chan. Yuki-san, I was so scared. What happened? I got surrounded by these thugs.
Nani?
What? Kanzaki. But then that man over there stepped in. Double agent! For anyone who thought the side stories don't feature the same level of political intrigue as the main game, I defy you with this scene. Yoda-san? Who's he? He's the former owner, but he's been missing for a long time. Yoda? You betrayed me? I was never on your side to begin with. I only joined you to put a stop to your crimes myself. What the hell? What crimes has he committed here? Kidnapping. He bought out the Grand Prix Operations Committee, ensuring that his group would always have the advantage. What? Finding proof was the difficult part, but with Borshine making such steady progress, he finally got desperate. When he was so sure he'd win this time. How'd we pull it off? I asked an old friend to step in. He went to the committee and took out the trash, so to speak. An old friend? Kiryu-chan. Is the suspense killing you? Oh no. Majima-san, why? Majima-san? These weasels thought they had it made. So I went and told them that cheaters never prosper. What did he do to you? Still, why'd it have to be you, Majima-san? Why are you here? Oh, didn't they fill you in, Kiryu-chan? I used to manage the sunshine with Yoda-chan and Yuki-chan here. What? Then all that nonsense about you being some Lord of the Night was... It's all true. He was a legend in these parts. We became Sotenbori's #1 club. But then he vanished one day. Where'd you disappear to, Majima-san? I was worried sick, you know. Jeez. You were here one day and then gone the next. I thought you must have died. Sorry, Yuki-chan. Well, let's say I had a lot going on at the time. But still, though, kinda sucks that the club I spent all that time building up fell into the hands of this Kanzaki dweeb. And now you're not a hostess, but an owner? Take your eye off the ball for 1 second and the whole game changes. A second? It's been almost 20 years, Majima-san. But why now? What made you decide to come back? Yoda-chan asked me to. I didn't think I could face you after all this time, but couldn't leave you hanging either. Majima-san. All the same, glad I did. I even nailed down the traitor for you. Sorry, Yuki-chan, I had to step out to buy some vinegar. Oh, haven't you played the hit game Yakuza Zero? Kiryu-chan? I'll buy it for you on Steam. If you beat me in a fight. Wait, we have a traitor? Yeah. One among you is tied around Kanzaki's little finger. What? No way. Who, though? That be... the one standing right there. Aika-chan? No, wait, why? That's so low, Aika-chan. What the heck? I didn't do anything. Oh, yeah, I was pointing at the sack of shit behind you. Mind doing a scooch, Aika-chan? What? Sure. The greatest reveal. Buono Isozaki? Yep. This chump was in deep with Kanzaki. Controlling the Grand Prix from the shadows. What? Oh, that's crazy. I demand you produce proof of these baseless accusations. Hey, half dead guy. Buono's a shady son of a bitch, right? Yes, sir. You were so fast. You're out of tricks now, Kanzaki. Isn't it time to admit defeat? Now, let's not celebrate too early. You can throw yourselves a party after you beat the strongest club in the world, the Sunshine. Kirara-chan, I won't stoop to any cheating or tricks, but I won't have to. You can't hope to beat me in the state you're in. And you know it too, don't you, Yuki-san? Let's settle this once and for all, fair and square. Unlike you, I won't run away from the challenge. See you later then, I hope. Come on, Kanzaki-san. We're leaving. Right. So, we're at the home stretch. Excuse me? Would you mind if I joined you guys? What? I didn't like working for cheaters, and you guys are way more fun. And now that all my friends are here, I wanted to come along too. Is that okay? Of course. Welcome aboard, Yua-chan. Well, Koyuki's safe. Yua joined us. The old owner's back, and for some reason, Majima-san showed up. Let's just end this. Yes, sir. And for some reason, Majima-san showed up. What better way to end things? All right, we only have a little bit of time, but we're stopping Cabaret Club for now. Because we did great. We did really good. We did very well. So let's head back to Kamurocho and see if we can get a couple of sub-stories under our belt. But I think we're going to be pretty good. With a little bit of extra grinding, like I can't imagine we won't be able to get through this. And next time, golf. Ugh. I almost wish you didn't remind me of that. I do need to practice the golf minigame. I don't know if there are any cheat items that help with that. I don't think there are. But if there is a way to grease the wheels of that mode, I'm gonna find them. But yikes. Still though, that is a vast majority of the Cabaret Club done. All we really have to do now is, yeah, just keep motoring. It should be mostly fine though. Let's see. Let's see if we can find something. Ah, there's one right at the Wet Kitchen and at Theater Square, so we'll see if we can get the ball rolling. No cheat items, but I do remember a walkthrough that tells you the right angles and powers to hit. Ooh. That... I bet you Cyrix Z, the author of all the guides I've been using, to make sure we clean up every sub-story. That's probably where it is, because he's very good at detailing stuff like that. What's up, my boy? Excuse me? Didn't mean to holler at you, man. My name's Michael Naoya, the most banging hip-hop artist on the raw streets of Kamurocho. I think I could bother a brother to listen to my new mix. Shit's gonna be lit. I wanna make sure it's got soul, too. You ready for the sickest flow to hit your ear holes, bro? Make my girl horny while she's cooking dinner, call that Wet Kitchen. Oh my god. Hip-hop. I've never heard of it. I feel like I've heard Haruka mention that genre once or twice. I really should have just, like, waited. I guess it wouldn't hurt to know what's popular nowadays. Sure, I'll give it a listen. Word up, brother. Time to start the flow. Check it. The name's DJ Michael and I'm here to say, oh God, he's moving fast. Never mind. I'm leeching off my parents hardcore already in my 30s. Miss me with that bore. Don't hit you till you got a little age. Mama says I'm useless, but soon I'll take the stage. Got a negative balance looking in the bank, but parties at my pad are straight up dank. My mama says she don't even know me anymore. My papa says he's gonna kick me out the door. Ain't got a girl, ain't got no cash, but if you be trippin', I'll get medieval on your ass. Life at home rules, cause I don't gotta pay. My mom rocks dinner, then I hit the hay. Don't want a job, just wanna drop beats. The girlies swing by, I give 'em all treats. Never leaving home, never leaving home, never leaving home, never leaving home. Whew. Well, what do you think? Give it to me straight, bro. I can take it. You're really not talented. It doesn't have much mainstream appeal, and that's just a nice way of saying it was pretty awful. Yeah, I know. I've known for a while my rap game wasn't up to snuff, but I didn't want to accept it. Real talk, I've been thinking of dropping off the music scene altogether. Guess I really should go through with it, huh? Maybe I'll go work on my family's grape farm or something. I'd be better off picking grapes and spitting rhymes. Here, I don't need this anymore. You can have it, man. Michael Nalia's self-produced CD. Thanks. Well, later. Kaz, I'm sorry for crying, but I can't believe old dirty bastard is dead. Unfortunately, that is the funniest way you could have possibly reminded me of that fact. Look, just hang in there for about 10 years until cringe rap becomes hot. You can be the Japanese Macklemore. In the words of the dead on arrival early 2000s UK electro scene, put a dunk on it. What can I possibly do with this CD? Maybe the guys over at Stardust can use it. God, I really will just recite basically anything this game throws at me. I'm sorry, and you're welcome? Just terrible. Oh, rude. Guys, I am trying to strike up a conversation with the locals. Get over here. Get out of here.
しばらく寝てろ。
Okay, now I can talk to this guy. Excuse me, you there. May I have a word? I am a humble writer hoping to compose my magnum opus set in the savage streets of Kamurocho, but I lack inspiration. You seem to be a man of the world. Would you have anything of note? Something that bears the anguished cries of our nation's youth? I do have that horrible rap CD. It's possible those cries would be a little too anguished for this guy, though. Well, I did just get this CD from a kid who seemed pretty unhappy. It goes by, I don't know, DJ Neat or something. Can't say I recommend it, though. A CD, you say? Oh, that would be perfect. I've yet to upgrade to those MP3 players. You know what? Forget it. It's really not worth the trouble. No, please! I must know what the youth of this era think of the rampant corruption in our city. If you insist, but don't blame me for the pain in your ears later, okay? This blank disc's modest exterior surely conceals the incredible might held within. Now for the true test. I shall hear it! What is this? Hey, are you okay? Oh, this is quite a marvelous shock indeed. Every fiber of my being is letting out a scream of excruciating pain. I feel as though my skin will slough up my body. I had no idea a song could eat away at my soul in such a manner. Is this hollowness the youth of today feel? That's not the response I was expecting. I shall channel these emotions directly into my masterpiece. Please, if you give me this CD, I will give you this pen in exchange. You really liked it? Not at all! And yet, it is perfect. Farewell. People are into the strangest things. Maybe the clerk over at Ebisu will know how much this fountain pen is worth. This is disgusting! Would you like some more? Yes, please! Why does this guy have a unique animation just for listening to music? My dude just watched Kiryu beat up some dudes and was like, this guy can provide some material for sure. Absolutely. Somewhere I have one of those self-published terrible rap albums on CD from an entrepreneur rapper giving them away with stuff at a flea market from before SoundCloud existed. That was the SoundCloud. Wait. Who are you? Sorry, this may sound weird, but some old fart just gave you a fountain pen over by Stardust, right? That's right. Can I have it? Please? Why? Oh, sorry, let me back up a bit. My name's Cowden. I'm a cosplayer. I'm going Gothic Lolly at my next con, but I need something to, draw attention to my chest. You know, to stand out. That's when I saw that pen. It's big, stylish, and a perfectly deep black. It'll be the finishing touch in the neckline of my costume. Please, I need that pen. Fine, if you need it that badly. Yay! Thank you so much. My pics from this con are going to be everywhere. Wait, if you saw me all the way down at Stardust, why didn't you just stop me there? A big, burly Yakuza-looking guy like you. I was too scared, to be honest. But seeing you head toward the pawn shop, I guess I found my courage. I'm glad you're so nice. Thank you. Oh, here, why don't you take these boots as a trade? I've only worn them for one costume. I already retired, so they're practically brand new. But thanks, mister. Bye now. Hey, what am I going to do with these? He's gone. Don't really want Haruka wearing these. Maybe the mama over at Earth Angel can find them a home. Does it have a terrible Photoshop cover with cars and fire and bling? Yes, actually. Beautiful. Oh, that's great. I love that. All right, so all we have to do is head up to the Champion District. This is actually a great sub-story to wrap up the stream with. Now, Kiryu, don't be rash. What are the boot stats? I don't think in this entire series we've ever been able to wear high-heeled boots. Like, if we go into our gear, it sadly won't be there. It'll just be in our valuables. Which, to be fair, appropriate placement. This is my favorite iteration of the telephone exchange quest. Yeah, they do a lot of these paperclip games throughout the series. There was one in the last game that we played. In fact, there is one in Yakuza 4 that is like a big part of things. Hey, you guys look pretty down. What's wrong? Sounds like this lady's really down on her luck. Yeah, the name's Suzuki. I lost something real important. My mom made me this scarf when I was little, just for me, and then she passed away. And after I got blackout drunk last night, the scarf was gone when I woke up. Some daughter I am. That was the only thing you had to remember your mom by. All I know is that I was over in Children's Park last night. And that's it. They seem busy. Maybe I'll come back later. Hey, you. Sorry. If you find my scarf, bring it back. Okay, buddy? It ought to be somewhere near Children's Park. I searched high and low, but maybe you'll have better luck. Do me a solid, fella. All right, I'll bring you the scarf if I find it. Thank you. Strawberry weed. Truly a drink. The sequel to Raspberry Beret nobody wanted. Okay, so that actually was part of the sub-story. The children's park is right about here, so I'm gonna throw a pin on that. Makes me want an RPG where side quests are called solids. Do this random citizen a solid. Ba-dum-bum. Damn, Suzuki does have some great boots, though. I love the idea of like having a paperclip game being a video game, just like a whole experience. Actually, could you make something like that? Oh, I'm starting to wonder. Oh wait, this isn't where we need to go, is it? Children's Park is up in the northwest. Okay. I got Public Park 3 and Children's Park confused. So number 43 out of 85. Drop C is my favorite Oops All Solids game. One day we're gonna play that. I can't believe it's Christianity. It is a pretty good game. Okay, fine. To be fair, it's probably one of the better, like, Christian overtones games I've ever played. That was good stuff. We're nearing the end of the stream and we're almost there. Hey, Calder, want to see me beat up a millionaire? No, I want to help. Hey, mind telling me where you got that scarf? You hiding the stuff, man? Well, you can't have it. An angel gave me this scarf. An angel? Found her passed out drunk on a bench right here, so I put a box over her to keep her warm. She gave me the scarf by way of thanks. I ain't ashamed to wear pink. Loud and proud. Besides, it's warm. It smells like an angel. Okay, but here's the problem. She was blackout drunk last night, and she doesn't even remember giving it to you. She's looking for it now, actually. Comparing it to other Christian proselytizing games, it's an incredible undertaking. Yeah, it's, we gotta play Drop C. Drop C is legitimately a fantastic game, so I think it's worth getting into. What? But you handed it to me. No takebacks. If you want the scarf, you gotta give me something in return. What do you want? Something warm. Something that smells like a woman. Uh-huh. He's not wearing any shoes. Hey, I noticed you're not wearing any shoes. Would you trade me the scarf for these boots? Boots? Guess that ain't so bad. Wait. These are women's boots. I can smell her. Yeah, and the girl who gave them to me was a young cosplayer, so... Deal! I'll trade my soul for these babies. So warm and comfy. And the scent of a woman is wafting up through me, toward me with every step. I'm gonna be living my best life, buddy. Glad they're working for you. And thanks for the scarf. Alright, I should get the scarf back to the woman at Earth Angel. Hopefully, she's still there. And with that, they're able to neatly get rid of the guy so that we never see him again. You know, Malik, you actually kind of reminded me. So I went to college to study game design. It was like a pretty well-versed program. It was one of the only universities at that specific point in time that was giving legitimate degrees for studying game design. And one of the professors, who I respect quite a bit, was actually a youth pastor. And he was kind of the first to really like show us like, hey, do you know like why it's difficult to like get your point across in a bad game. And then he showed us the Bible Man games. And basically had people understand that, like, if you design your game bad, you're going to completely undermine your message. And it's going to just basically become a walking joke. It's interesting. It was really cool. Hey, is this your scarf? That's it? Where'd you find it? Well, you probably don't want to know. Thanks all the same. I'll never forget what you did for me tonight. Here, let me thank you. This isn't cheap. Are you sure you want to give it to me? Oh, don't sweat it. I got it from an ex, so I'm glad to be rid of it, actually. Pawn it off for all I care. But thanks. I'm so happy I have my scarf back. Oh, sorry, Mom. Time for a celebratory drink. Wait, why does it smell like an old man? Haven't you drank enough? Go home already. I never imagined anything would come from that terrible CD. Maybe I should give hip-hop another chance. And that's the lesson we've learned today. So, that's it. That's all we're doing today. I'm going to get myself back into position for Kabakura next time. I'm going to grind. I want to practice golf. And it'll be great. The best part is I will give hip-hop another chance in karaoke. So, yeah. Let's go ahead and wind our way down. So, thank you, everyone, for coming. I've been Robin, Enerjack without a C, and will continue to be so for the foreseeable future. There are all sorts of ways you can support the channel by following, subscribing for exclusive emotes, clicking that notification bell to know when we go live, and checking out youtube.com/@Anderjack to see VODs from like a whole bunch of old stuff we played. I'm trying to make sure that we update every single day. I believe Fatal Frame 3 will be starting within the next 24 hours. For those of you still in the chat, hang out with me for just a little bit as I find somebody to raid. Because I think there's a good slew of people, including some people that I discovered after, like, during the cancel stream last night. Let me see. What else? I think that might be everything. I think I got everything, like, hunkered down into like a nice little compact thing, except for this part. This part where I'm over explaining, that's not very compact. Not compact at all. In fact, I dare say it's redundant. Anyway, thank you all for coming. Get hydrated, get vaccinated, get masked up, be good, be safe, be awesome, and be gone. Bye, everybody.